Locate Glogster, the app, on your iPad. When you click the app, it'll open up and look like this, and you want to log in using the login information that your teacher gives you. This takes you to Glogster EDU, which is a class account, so that your teacher can see what you're doing and grade your work. When you log in, it'll look like this. You will see other logs in the account because other people have logged on with the same login on information that you are now using. So please do not disturb someone else's work. You can scroll over to get to the new glogs. You can choose a portrait glog or a landscape glog, whichever one you prefer for your layout, or if your teacher gives you a specific one that she wants you to use or he wants you to use. You can go with whatever they tell you. Down here you can also use another way you can start a new glog. But you can choose, I'm going to choose a landscape glog for this example. Here's some good helps to show you how to move things. Swipe to put things in the trash, makes sense. Adding content up here, this is the one that you're going to be using most frequently. Double tap if you want to edit an object. You can hold it and move it around. You can pinch it in for a different view. You can shape for the actual preview. And then here's how you're going to edit, exit, preview, various different things. So lots of different ideas. You're going to hit the plus symbol, and that will allow you to be able to add new things to your glog. Alright, here's the area in which we're going to work. These first few right here are the ones that you're going to be really focusing on the next couple of days. You might at some time want to do one and add audio or video. But what we're going to start out with, a good way to begin is the wall. That's what you might think about as your background and what's going to actually be the background of your page. So you can go to the wall option, and there's going to be lots of images that you can choose from. You can choose from your own images, or you can choose from ones that you're given. When you open up any of these, they're going to have other things within them that you can see, and you can choose something that you like the looks of depending on what your theme is. And when you select one, you just say use, and then it's going to put that in your background. When you've chosen the one you want, then you can just click out of that or click on to something else so that you can add other items to your Glogster. Graphics are things that would be used for actual different kinds of items that you might want to put on there. You might think of those really as like clip art. Images a little bit different. Images could be your images from various different information that you're going to use, or it might be something that you might have on your camera roll. Or it might be something that you're going to go to the internet and find the information and then bring it in. You can also do that way. But if you've got some on your camera roll, then you would get it from here. Okay, let's touch the text button and add some text to our Glogster. We can choose the background type or the information that we like. I'm just going to choose one that calls it paper. You can either have just a plain text, or if you want to, you can put it in a balloon or some way to add more emphasis to it. So it depends on what you're doing, which ones of these kinds of things that you would want to add. And you can scroll through and you can see that there are lots of them. If you don't see one on that one, then you can touch the back button and go somewhere else. If you want to just use text, then you're going to use one of these at the very top of the list. Paragraph is exactly what it says. If you've got a lot of text, then you would choose that. If you've just something like a title or your name or something like that, then you might want to use heading. And so when you're working with it, we'll choose one, and we'll just choose this nice oval here, and then I'm going to say use it, and it's going to be here. And then at that point, I can double click there and I can edit the text, and I can type in whatever it is that I want to type in. Notice that you do have some options on the style of text. You also bold and underline and those types of things. This can help you with text sizing and centering, or however you want it justified. If you need to link the text to something, you can put in a link as well right there for giving ability to cite your sources. And then of course you can change the color as you need to as well. If you decide you don't want text or something like that, then you can just dismiss that. And if there's something you put on your page that you don't really want there, when you choose it, you can notice that you can move it. Various different things you could. If you want to actually get rid of it, then you just swipe it up toward the recycle bin or the trash can, and it's gone. You can do the same thing with graphics. When you add those graphics, you choose the item that you want to use. It's very easy to resize things. Just turn them, whatever it is you want to do, just pinching them with your fingers, moving them around to get placement correct, so that you can get it to look exactly like you want it to. Okay, when you have an item and you want to do layering, or you want one object on top of the other, then you can hold it down and it'll actually switch for you, or you can double tap and edit, and you've got your move up and you've moved down and duplicate and flip and all those different kinds of options that you can do. And notice again, you can add URLs if you're trying to document sources.